To get this new present, what you need to do is go all the way down here, down this path, and wait on the dock until a fairy appears. You're going to see Hoover, and then you're going to go up to Hoover and ask for a ticket on the ferry. However, I do have a color-coded door bridge that takes you all the way to the Bluewood area, so I will be using this. I forget the measurement, but it takes approximately 1 minute and 16 seconds to go across this door bridge with this truck here. I think that's the measurement. I don't entirely remember. Okay, that's a good thing those trees did not obstruct my path there. Again, this is just really wild that I'm doing this now. I'm driving on this. So then when you get to this area, you'll appear off the dock normally. You'll drive all the way down here and just follow the directions that I'm saying here. So you'll go down this way. This is the main way, all right? The big entrance, all right? It does not split into multiple ways yet until we get to the flat area down here. You go all the way left, all right? And then you follow this wall, left again, and then left. You're basically hugging this wall on the left side. And then you're going to continue down left, and then you're going to take a right, and then you're going to hug this wall, hug it some more, and then take a left, and then around this turn, just follow the light. I'll tell you that, all right?
Subscribe to JB dragmotoxboss for millions of IQ. Also be sure to join my Discord server, JB's Palace.
This is basically it. This is the Fine Art Shop. We're back for another Lumber Tycoon 2 Christmas present in the Fine Art Shop. I'm excited for this one. Here we are to see the new gift called the Gift of Individualism, which this is probably most definitely a type of painting, and most definitely just like, you know, it has like an individual personality into the painting, or someone with an individual, unique personality put that very personality onto this, therefore making this an individual painting. And then in the description it says beautiful, and the cost is 18,200 lumber bucks. So this is definitely the most expensive Lumber Tycoon 2 stock up season Christmas present item that we got this year so far. Don't stock up too much on these. All 4 items on the shelf cost 72,800. That's insane. There's 4 on the shelf at a time. That's obvious. I just said 4. Now, let's check if there's one with a different description, because you know what happened last year. Okay? It does not seem like it. I'll check this for the camera too. It does not seem like it. Now, this Christmas is very different and unique. Well, obviously, because it's a new present. I really like this. This is actually a very good looking present. Like the blue and then the green. I really like the look of this present. This is like one of the best looking stock up season items I've come across to stock up on, and I've only stocked up, we'll put it simply, I've only stocked up in the decade of 2020. Speaking of that, this is the 3rd year in the decade of 2020 for there to be a stock up season item in the Fine Arts Shop. This is the 2nd year in a row to have a Christmas present in the Fine Arts Shop. Last year there was one, and so there was one in 2023 as well. There was also one in 2019. I'm not going to spend a long time here doing research, but I also know that there is one in 2017 and none in any of the other years. Well, at least I'm assuming that the 2017 one was in the Fine Art Shop, because all paintings come from the Fine Art Shop, except for the Squidward painting. Oh, and actually, there's something I just realized. I'm not going to be getting these on my YouTube base. And I do strongly apologize for that. I will get to why I'm not getting these on my YouTube base in a moment. It's kind of obvious, but I'll explain a little bit more in a moment. But let me briefly say, this is the 4th Christmas event for there to be a stock up season item. 5th Christmas event for there to be a stock up season item in the Fine Art Shop. At least I think. Did I not? I'm going too quickly with these here. But this is the 4th painting. I assume this is a painting, or at least really tall and flat present for there to be like a really tall and flat present in the fine art shop. 2017, 2019, then we got last year, 2023, and this year, 2024. Now, the reason why I'm getting these on this base is because I never, ever want to use the ferry to get these gifts again, because I not single-handed, that's just a motivational word I'm used to saying. I, with a lot of help, especially from Cade, built a color-coded door bridge all the way to the Bluewood area. I was going to record a video talking about the bridge, but I did not really want to do a lot of editing because I got busier and I don't really like editing that much. I might have to just make an unedited video simply talking about this door bridge. I will probably release that next month if that happens. But I completed this back in July of 2024. I started this whole project in February of 2024. I worked on it a little bit with just clearing out a base and setting everything up, building the door bridge a little. I think I did even a couple streams in May. Yeah, I did a couple streams in May, but most of the work took place in June of 2024. I had this project idea in mind for 3.5 years. I had it since late 2020. Now, maybe not necessarily the color-coded part, although for a long time I had the color-coded idea in there because, well, the way my brain works, I did not want to put just a random wood color throughout the entire thing. I wanted it to be color-coded so it looks pretty cool since it's a pretty big bridge. Why did I do this? So that, well, I didn't have to pay the fee to go on the ferry because that will add up the more times I go down here. So that is good for a long-term investment here. But also, and most mainly, because of the time. And there's also a couple other factors, not having to worry about getting back on the ferry. My brain is so used to, oh, JB, you got to worry about getting back on the ferry. You need to get back on the ferry. You need to get back on the ferry. No, I don't. Screw the ferry this year. I don't need the ferry anymore. I could just use my door bridge and go back whenever I want. Basically, this door bridge makes it so that I can pretty much, travel here with a truck on a surface, never to worry about using a ferry again or waiting for one. And there's always the big risk factor, like, oh, I'm all the way out here on a big trip with 6 trucks because, well, if you don't have this type of door bridge, which there's a high chance you don't because not many players take the time to build all of this. No offense, LT2 community. I recommend you take 6 trucks on a ferry at a time and then take them all the way over here. Then take one down, load it up, bring it back up. Take another one down, load it up, bring it back up. Just get them all onto the ferry. I did the method in a time lapse last year. You can see what I did. But as for this year, all I have to do is just bring one truck and stock up and literally make it back and consecutively and continuously drive with no stop and no waiting. So I will make a statement right here. I am not going to stock up on the YouTube base because for this present, because I do not want to go through that again if I spent many hours of my summer building this door bridge. All future fine art shop stock up season items, and even paintings for that matter, will land on this base. And then I will use an alt account or most likely a friend to transport all the items from base to base. So these items will eventually appear on my YouTube base. And I know I like to say, no, actually, you know what? I will go through the effort of individually taking money out of my YouTube base and then sending it to somebody else or sending it to this base or something. Because this money is not the money that I used from the items that I sold on my YouTube base or the Frostwood trips. And I only like to use that money to buy stock up season items on that base. Of course, most money in LT2 is duped, so I know that when I sell the items, I'm probably receiving duped money, but it's the most legit you can get. So I don't think this is the best way you can fill up this truck here, but it's what I did. Also, it is very good to stock up on these items because of how hard it is to get to the fine art shop. It's a little bit of a more obvious message, but I still wanted to say this, all right? Now, there will be a lot of exploiters duping this, but still, in general, it is good to get your hands on a ton of these because they're all the way out here in the fine art shop. And, well, no offense to the LT2 community, most people don't have a door bridge that takes you all the way to the Bluewood area. Therefore, you'll have to like wait for the ferry, go through that whole process, and I'm sure there are a lot of people that probably won't even hop on the ferry. In fact, heck, maybe I wouldn't even hop on the ferry this Lumber Tycoon 2 Christmas because of my major loss of demotivation for this. Although I probably would eventually end up going on there because I do want to get at least some of every single stock up season item. I can't go a stock up season with getting no items no matter how demotivated I am from the game. I mean, I'm known as a Lumber Tycoon 2 YouTuber. Do not stock up too much in this present, like I said, because of the cost. Although it's really up to you how much you really want to be paying for these. Because people might sell them to you for, I don't know, you might get a good deal and people might like give a bunch to you or sell them to you for really cheap. Although it is still good to get them because you will of course make a profit because of course, set them for a price that gets you an amount of money for a profit, but the profit's not going to be that great compared to the profit that you would get off of the black noob head present or even the pink ball present that are already released this year. Speak of them, they're right in that shop over there. So if you want to get them, go watch my prior videos on them, or, well, if you already know how to get to the shop, do your thing. All right, I had a little bit of an issue getting past it. It does not look like any of them fell off. Oh, my goodness. Dang, these presents are quite mighty. Also, on top of the present, you could see the bow all flat and squished. Last year's present was a type where it was literally like just a wide present and a bow on top. I mean, like, that's the most ethical if you're like doing a painting as a present in real life, not some weird distorted bow on top of a big, tall, flat present. But that's how Lumber Tycoon 2 likes to do things around here. This is absolutely insane. I'm now back. I just drive, I get these, and then I come back. This is well worth it. Even though I'm majorly demotivated from LT2, this is absolutely well worth it. We'll just set these all right here, respawn the truck, and yeah, I'll record another video getting these items, all right. Also, like, goodness gracious, there's a present coming out every single day now. Oh my goodness, I can't even keep up because even though I want to push out a lot of videos, I still want to only pump out one video a day. Although I might have to kick it up if this keeps continuing because I want to record multiple videos per Lumber Tycoon 2 present. I still have a couple videos that I still have to release. So when I release them, I of course will say this is recorded in the past before today, so things might not be the same in this video as how they are in LT2 now.